episode of our Last Dance Dynasty. Let's see, let's make sure we're good. Make sure everything's up. Let's make sure. Alright, audio's good. We're good to go. So we played Rutgers for the Big Ten Championship. Just doing a little recap for those of you that missed it. We have won every game except for the one game against Michigan. Lost at home. But now we won out and we beat Oregon on the road to win. To go 11-1, and we're number one team in the country. We've been a different team since DeMond Williams has taken over at quarterback. And then, he's 7-7. Will Rogers is 14-13. But we've just been different. He's made us better in the run game. Jonah Coleman has had a great year. Denzel Boston's closing in on 1,000 yards. Probably will get that. Giles Jackson has had a nice year. Lutu's had a nice year. Rasheed Williams has been explosive at times, which is good to see from a guy that we expect a lot from next year. And getting Boston back potentially, unless he goes to the draft. And then Kamori House is having an amazing year. He's playing terrific right now. But yeah, we got a lot of older players on our defense, but some young guys that are coming back. Some promising young pieces. And a lot of them we like. But losing a lot on defense, losing a good bit on offense, a lot of production in the receiving room. 74 catches between these two, and then you can add in another, over 100 catches, well over 1,000 yards. 8 touchdowns. That's a lot of production walking out the door. It's a lot of production walking out the door. And so, Rasheed Williams has got to step up. There's got to be young guys that's got to step up. But getting into the conference championship, a team we've already played this year, Rutgers, played them on the road. This time we will be the home team, but we will be playing in Lucas Oil Stadium for the conference championship. Let's go white pants. Purple helmet. So we're going to go white from the waist down, and then purple from the waist up. So here we go, Big Ten Championship.
Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship.
Trying to win a conference championship. Here we go. We win this, we get an automatic bye, automatic bid. We're in the playoff. Here we go. What's up, Loco? Here we go. Rutgers, we've already played. Not really worried at all. Here we go, Tuffy Armstrong. Decent return. DeMond Williams, young freshman, trying to lead us to a conference title. But he's going to be leaning on the running back, Jonah Coleman, best running back in the country. Coleman, good carry, gets 4 for the first play from the offense. All right, here we go, 2nd and 6. Coleman, handoff. Coleman gets another nice gain. Damon Williams gets hit.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Damon Williams, open field. Big run from the freshman.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes
He's been electric with his legs.
some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But his arm needs to develop. We definitely need to see his arm develop.
Like, this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes.
Oh, and he throws a bad ball, and it's intercepted.
Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
And just like that, this defense
Bad ball from Damon Williams.
by the quarterback steps in front of him for the interception.
He thought Denzel Boston was going to keep running,
Early in this game.
and he slowed down, and it was a pick. Linebacker right there.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Monaga. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Yeah, I'm on, yeah.
You know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still having a
Good tackle there.
at the line of scrimmage and defend.
But we know what this team is. They're a team that's going to run the ball. They can hit some passes, but they don't have overly just great athletes on the outside besides Zero. Zero's pretty good, but they don't even get it to him that drive. Main thing is take Kyle Moninga away. If take him away, we're going to win the game. But we can't continue to turn it over. Damon's got to play better.
But it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Who's going to take
Get him going right here with a run. Damon Williams, another huge run. 57 yards for the freshman.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit?
Throws down to Rasheed Williams. Rasheed Williams making plays. The freshman. Both are making plays.
Huskies are going to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Ngata. Daniel Ngata
He's able to find
gets it up to 13.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
dropping back. It's Williams.
Dumps it down, Jonah Coleman.
Completion.
Coleman to the goal line.
The defense really up against it now. The Huskies
And no huddle here.
trying to crank up the tempo.
Give it to Jonah Coleman.
On the ground.
Coleman trying to get in.
Quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line. Coming up, second down.
Give it to him again. Third time the charm. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown. Huskies
Jonah Coleman.
try to add the lead now with PAT.
23 touchdowns, I think he has now.
There of what vision and patience and ability can do.
But a good drive there.
He was on a mission to get into the end zone. And really
Damon Williams bounces back. And it's like I said yesterday.
Coming out, but instead
Played really good coming out of turnovers.
25-yard line.
Sudden change, we're really good. That's
Defense on the field.
a reflection of the leadership we got on the team.
It's a positive drive here. Ball carrier running through
Good tackle, Kamori House running to the ball.
It's a nice run there. Again, moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down.
Tackle there by Lane, Jacob Lane,
Second down after that.
defensive lineman.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
Vicky Lannon makes the tackle, 3rd and 2.
decision.
Holtzclaw makes the tackle, but Mononga's got the first down.
Nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Throws out to the flat. Miller would be taken down by Tristan Dunn. The tackle there.
That short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes
Warner gets in on the tackle there. Trying to get it out there to Miller.
32.
Crossock there as well.
First and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Mononga taken down.
Short pickup.
For Vicky Lannon.
Second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open.
Going deep. The DBs ran into each other. Touchdown Rutgers.
He's in. Touchdown, the Scarlet Knights.
For Vicky Lannon ran into Prosock.
Behind coverage and make plays downfield.
That was 6.
Underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Tuffy Armstrong, the freshman, down the sideline and in the end zone on the kickoff return. Tuffy Armstrong. The freshman's got 2 kickoff returns this year. One came early in the year, one comes in the probably the biggest game of the year.
Momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense
Big time
and defense
return.
respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. He scored a touchdown.
Here we go.
Nice possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments.
They go out for Vicky Lannon, makes the tackle.
It's strong. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down after that run in the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Kamori House there for Vicky Lannon. Also there.
From the 29, defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks.
Vicky Lannon makes another tackle.
Much after the catch, but it was good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made
Tristan Dunn dives, but can't bat it away.
in this game. And the
Rutgers quarterback perfect so far.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw.
Bruner
He's brought down, but a
gets him up, but
across midfield before he
Kamori House makes the tackle.
offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it.
Oh, and they throw it,
Wide open.
and the tight end
Downfield.
got it.
Bring him down, but
11 for 11.
offense, big game. Offense will set up on first and 10. So Kirk, it's
This guy has not missed. He's lit us up through the air. We've lit them up through on the ground.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as
But-
we begin the second quarter.
Rutgers hanging around here.
At it to start the quarter, offense
They're trying to get in the playoff.
first down play. Looking to throw again.
Fabicki Lennon picked it off.
Timing there.
Cameron Fabicki Lennon
Now the fourth
just baited him up. And the Heisman hopeful with the pick 6 in the conference championship.
Husky. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe.
And you see him here. I mean, look at this. He's pumping up the crowd. And just a veteran move from a veteran safety. He just waits. He acts like he's on this hook curl right here. This hook curl window. As soon as the quarterback turns, he knows it's trouble. Look at the body language of the quarterback. He knows. As soon as he turns his head, he's already made his mind up. He's throwing it here before he gets his head turned. Look at him. Oh, no. That's funny.
Says a returner after that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 42.
But that's big. And our defense has done that all year. All year. This looks like a normal, any other game. The same thing we've done all year. Get a turnover.
They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Good tackle there by Toby Erickson.
For no gain. So the offense faces.
I'm interested to see what we look like next year. After we get this recruiting class in. We're still trying to win, though, for these seniors. Go back to the playoff year one after they just went with Penix. I think that's pretty good.
Takes the handoff. It's Monaga. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can you keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision?
Oh, and they got it open in the middle of the field. Christian Dremel having a good game.
Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
In the clear of the 25, nobody can bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football.
Done with a good tackle.
Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher.
The tight end making a play.
After the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening.
Fletcher making a move.
Down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Throws it to the tight end, Fletcher, and he's in.
Touchdown, Rutgers. Methodical but effective.
Their quarterback has missed one pass, and it was a pick six.
Long drives like that,
He's missed one pass. I mean, he's just short pass, just bang, 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 bang.
that drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful.
Here we go, Ngata on the return. Got to make some adjustments on defense, for sure.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
Coleman gets it.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Huskies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Incomplete. We'll have to punt.
Playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work.
Jackson there, but Devin Bryant makes the tackle.
He's going to get run out of bounds after a
Defense has played pretty well.
Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out.
We got to force some incompletions.
Last time, looking to do the same thing chance to make adjustments.
And that's one way to get him uncomfortable, get after him.
Facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. He's looking to throw.
Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game is got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? That's a fly to the wideout.
Prysock gives up a catch.
Finally marked out.
They're going to get us for illegal contact.
There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout.
Incomplete. That is Dixon on the coverage.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody.
He'll just throw it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout.
Good play there by Tristan Dunn to break that up.
Brings up 4th down.
And they'll have to kick a field goal.
4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg.
It's up and good.
Offense puts 2 points on the drive.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Plugged into the net from 50 plus.
Good stuff there from Rutgers.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Here we go, Daniel Ngata.
They'll return it from inside.
Gonna get a return.
He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense.
All right, here we go. 4:28 left.
Coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something.
Williams motions Jeremiah Hunter.
It's Williams. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
He'll have to throw it away. He's getting nailed.
Attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down.
Got to run the ball.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator.
Williams struggling here early.
Quarterback and getting pressure.
Here late in the second half. I mean, late in the first half.
That incompletion.
Oh, here we go. This is what he does best.
Finds room.
Coleman gets out front. Damon Williams, 1st down.
Big gain and a 1st down.
Got to use his legs.
Been able to stop the quarterback run today. The Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's his best attribute right now. It's his legs. That's what he gives us. So use them.
Like that throughout the course of a game. By the 4th quarter,
That's why he's in. That's what I mean. That's the whole dynamic. Got to use his legs.
Here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something.
Wanted to slide there, but we'll take it.
Gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
And the running attack with him and Coleman
Brings him down.
makes us really dangerous. And then when we can spread them out, and then he can throw it.
solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw it on 1st down.
Gets it out to Coleman. He does have a pretty quick release, which is good. He got that out before he got hit.
Right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
All right, here we go. 2-minute timeout. 3rd and 3.
Let's see what
Need a 1st down.
They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone.
We'll check the play here. It's going to be a swing pass to Giles Jackson.
Grab behind
He'll get the first down, and then some. Giles Jackson to the 2.
Down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time.
Pitch, Jonah Coleman got the edge. Touchdown, Washington. Jonah Coleman, 2 touchdowns for the junior tailback. He might, I mean, if he keeps playing like this, he might not be back next year. He may be going to the league because he's playing insane. The tackle there, Jackson. Our defense has played a little better. Those out to the hitch. Timeout. Rutgers trying to get on the board before the half.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Prosock hits him, but he makes the catch.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A minute 12 left in the half.
First down completion.
We're up 28-17.
We're going to test the second.
Caught. Good catch by the tight end Fletcher. He's been consistent in this one. Which their offense has been pretty consistent. They haven't ran the ball. They've thrown it.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw.
He'll be sacked. Zach Durfee, the senior.
Leaders of this defense. The clock is still running up. The hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down.
Called, but stopped.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be
Good tackle there by Prosock.
timeout called by the
We're going to try to get the ball back and go score ourselves.
It's their first timeout. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away.
Daniel Ngata.
And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Start at the 22, 2 timeouts. Can Williams get us down the field?
Washington offense retakes the field here. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looking downfield, it's Williams.
Deep ball, Denzel Boston. And I think we're going to get a flag for pass interference. He hit him. Oh my gosh, we got bailed. That was not pass interference.
Job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on these freaky talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to
Those Denzel Boston down the middle of the field. And hurry up offense. And now we got a chance to probably put up another touchdown. Same play. Turbo tempo here. Williams rolls. Throws to Boston. Across the field. What a throw. And down to the goal line. What a throw from Damon Williams. He shows he flashes that arm talent. Telling you. Timeout. He does flash the arm talent. That was a great throw. And off Coleman, touchdown. Washington. Up 3 scores now. That touchdown right before the half. And Damon Williams making some incredible throws in that short time span to get us in the end zone again. Sheed Williams running down on kickoff. Kyle Monaghan just going to run the clock out, go to the half. We'll be up 3-score lead. 35-17. We're kicking off to them.
In the history of this great conference.
We score one more time and they don't score. We're going to send out. Tackle there by Shaw. Cannot remember what Shaw's first name is. We're gonna learn it though, because that cat, I think he's gonna be good. Good tackle there. Kyle Monin guy trying to get going. He's their best player. Be tackled for a loss for Mickey Lannon. Got a pick 6 in this game. And now he's racking up tackles. Throws for Mickey Lannon. Great tackle. No gain. Here we go. Tries to throw it deep, incomplete. And we will get the ball back. Daniel Ngata. Damon Williams running in the open field. He fumbled it, and Jonah Coleman falls on it. Thank God. Whew, we got lucky right there. Daniel Ngata. Ngata taken down after only a 1-yard gain. He has not really been in a lot. He hasn't got a lot of touches today. Those to Latu. First down. Damon Williams. Drops. Looks. Williams. Runs. Dives. Touchdown Washington. Damon Williams. 123 yards. Rushing in this one. He's had one heck of a game. But we're up 4 scores. We are going ahead and simming out of this one. Want to get to next year. They come back, kind of make it close, but not really. But win the conference. Didn't go undefeated, though. Michigan did beat us early in the year at home. So, but we do win the conference championship to move on to the postseason playoff. All that stuff is all coming. Forrest Tranquil commits. Terrence Heflin commits. Cameron Fabicki Lannon was Player of the Week. He was National Player of the Week as well. He was Conference and National Player of the Week. Jonah Coleman was Offensive Player of the Week for the Big Ten. He was also National Offensive Player of the Week. Corey Baker wins Coach of the Year. So, and Rob Minor, the defensive coordinator, wins Coordinator of the Year. So, he's probably leaving. Cameron Fabicki Lannon wins Player of the Year. Cameron Fabicki Lannon wins the Heisman. The first true, well, I guess you can't say that. Well, yeah, you can, because it didn't happen. The first true defensive player to win the Heisman. Because Travis Hunter didn't win it. He's the first. He also won Defensive Back of the Year, Best Defensive Player, Player of the Year. Defensive End of the Year was Holtzclaw. Jonah Coleman was the best running back. Latu was the best tight end. Best defensive back was Fabiki Lannon. Ngata was returner of the year. So, I mean, we took away Lombardi Award is Holtzclaw. Like, we just killed every, every award we won. Pretty much not even close. I wonder where, I bet Jonah Coleman is just right outside on the Heisman. I guarantee you. All Americans, Jonah Coleman was the top running back. Obviously, we know All Americans are broken. No Fabiki Lannon, even though he wins the Heisman. And we already know that they're broken. Yeah, broke. But it is what it is. Hopefully they're gonna fix all that in 26. You pretty much guarantee that. Make sure we get 3 on everybody here. I want to help out our young quarterback. I'm going to get scheme. I do want to see my job offers, even though we're not going to leave. Pitt, UCLA. Would not leave for those jobs. I'm probably not going to leave. There's not going to be too many jobs I'm going to leave for. I'm not leaving anytime soon. I can tell you that. Probably won't leave at all. But Damon developing pretty nice. Hopefully he can develop in the off season and really turn into something special. Hoping Jordan Washington or Muhammad can turn into really good players. Love for both of them to turn into really good players. I just need one of them really. With the running back we're bringing in Bayard. Can we even see our recruiting? It's early National Signing Day, so everybody is signed that is committed. So Ringo is gone. Now we're kind of just going off of some of the 3 stars that are left. We've signed the number 8 class so far. We want to get in that top 5, so that's why we're kind of signing some more 3-star players. They're going to try to be active in the portal and try to sneak into that top 5. Love to get in the top 5 and go ahead and start working towards elite recruiter, and getting that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and move forward. If we don't get it this year, we'll just keep trying to get it. But we're going to definitely have interest. We play Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, Texas State, Utah State, Fresno State, Missouri. No, absolutely not. What about, is anybody leaving on my staff? That's what I need to know. I mean, we had somebody win the Broyles Award. Nobody's interested in our boy. Because if he's up here on this top 3, normally they get it. Alright, he's not up there for any of those, so. But we got Ohio State. You already know Ohio State is loaded. I mean, we're going to get right into it. We know that they're loaded. They're going to be insane. We already know. We're going to go black tops, white pants. Yep. What's the secondary? The gold? Yeah, let's do that. That's going to look sick. We got pretty much, we're in all of our different colors. Because remember, our tights are always purple if they're on White Sox for whatever reason.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport.
Here we go, Rose Bowl, which would have probably been a Rose Bowl matchup at one time with the Pac-12 and the Big Ten, but now it's a playoff game. Number 1 Washington going against Ohio State. Damon Williams, the freshman quarterback, getting an opportunity to win one of the biggest games in school history. Jonah Coleman, the junior tailback, best running back in the country, one of the best young quarterbacks and up-and-coming quarterbacks for the next couple of years. Only a true freshman, Damon Williams. Drops, looks, runs around, finds a space, gets forward.
Nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead...
Damon Williams gets away, runs again. His legs were big for us in the conference championship game. They're going to be big again here today. And they give it to Ngata. He'll stretch it out to all the way to the sideline. We have a lineman hurt. That's not good. Our offensive line's very young and we're not very deep. Can't afford to be losing linemen. Get 2 yards. Latu, the best tight end award winner, gets the first down. Trying to expand his draft profile. Possibly get drafted. Damon Williams drops to throw, but just runs and slides down. Coleman in the backfield. They'll give it to Coleman. They rode Coleman all year long. He's been great. Here we go. Williams drops, going to roll out. Williams to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. 7-0 here early in the first quarter. The Huskies on the board first over Ohio State here in the Rose Bowl.
Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Great tackle there.
Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact of just a few guys. What do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country.
Here we go. We see the defense for the first time.
Two good teams with great individual players.
And there's the handoff.
Judkins, big run. Judkins down to the 30. We'll have to stop him. Can't let him get loose.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Carry there from Judkins. He gets 6. Defense got a lot of weapons to stop on this Ohio State offense. Judkins, one of the top ones. But you also got to stop Emeka Mbuka, Carnell Tate, Jeremiah Smith, Travion Henderson.
Pre-snap motion from the offense.
A lot of weapons to stop.
It's Howard. Quick throw.
Throw it to Jeremiah Smith, first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession...
They get it down to Carnell Tate. He'll get the first down.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, another
Looks like they're rolling a little bit.
Buckeyes, and it just makes you to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country.
And Will Howard hits the pass rush. It's got to continue to be elite in these playoffs. Those underneath, that is Dixon, hits him. 3rd and 3. Those underneath, Cornell Tate, another catch. And another first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, if you're going to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down.
They didn't have to play in the Big Ten Championship, and that could be affecting Washington. Good tackle. They did have to play in a playoff game last week, so they're warm. We're probably rested, but they're warm. Jeremiah Smith. And weeks off for the defense is usually not good. Seen they rolled into the conference championship, but defense didn't come alive until later. Much better players on the field for Ohio State than what's on the defense of Rutgers. I mean, what's on the offense of Rutgers? Much better players. Could be an issue. If we don't wake up soon on defense, we're going to be in trouble.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still...
Here we go, Tuffy Armstrong. Turn one in the conference championship. He's not going to return one here. He gets out to the 15. Handoff, Coleman, but Talik Williams, big nose tackle, makes the play. Tied ball game here. 2 Big Ten teams that haven't played. Handoff, Daniel Ngata. Ngata cuts back. Daniel Ngata in the open field. Ngata with a huge run down to the 17. Daniel Ngata didn't have his number called a lot in the conference championship, but gets it called here, and a 65-yard banger of a run. Jonah Coleman feeding off of him. Daniel Ngata, he's got to get an NFL chance, right? Like, he has to. There's no way he doesn't get a shot. All that speed. Damon Williams running. Gets to the 2. Come back, no huddle offense. Coleman breaks a tackle, gets it to the 2. Throw it out to Latu. He gets to the 1.
He shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
And Ngata gets tackled for a loss. Caleb Downs. And that will be the end of the first quarter. What a play by Ohio State. What a stand by their defense. We've ran the ball tremendously. butts some big runs. Damon Williams has been good early with his legs. And Gata broke that big long run. And we get the field goal through to take the 3-point lead. Just want to take a little bit of pressure off the defense. And say, hey, look. We get you some more points. We didn't want to be aggressive there. Defense is kind of struggling. On their heels a little bit. Judkins up through the middle. Gets 7. Oh, and Judkins carries them forward for first down. And that's the big problem with us right now. We can't go man-to-man. We can run some man-to-man against most of the teams we played in the Big Ten. Cannot really go man-to-man against them. It's very hard to blitz. You got to run some zone blitzes and try to do that. But then we get hit because we don't have as many people in coverage.
Big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that Woody...
Good hit, but they catch another big catch. Vicky Lannon makes the tackle. 2nd and 5. The Heisman winner, Cameron for Vicky Lannon.
Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Peoples! Touchdown! James Peoples gets in. Ohio State goes up 14-10. They're good. They're very, very good. It's going to be really hard to stop their offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Can't say you want to drop back and let Will Howard beat you because it's kind of easy to beat you whenever you got first-round picks running around everywhere.
The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. On the run,
Those Rashid Williams. Incomplete.
couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away
And
from
Gata
pressure. He buys some time.
cuts it back.
Downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a
Daniel Ngata. He's been great.
receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
And
They'll stop him.
Downs there again.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Underneath Giles Jackson.
Jackson.
He's got a first down.
But that's good for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up his first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren.
Good run.
More recently with Jake Crowning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
On first and 10, look at the throw.
Damon Williams. Rolls. Throws. Denzel Boston. Big catch from the sophomore.
They bring him down with a big chunk of yardage on the play.
31 yards
Strength and accuracy.
from the young sophomore.
Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Williams.
They go man-to-man on Giles Jackson.
Tackle
He'll get 5.
Offense really threatening now. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt.
Daniel Ngata to the goal line.
It's really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good.
Damon Williams can't get in.
Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle over.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it.
Try to go RPO.
Goes backwards.
Probably should have pulled that one.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal.
Man, I really thought on second
Motion
goal,
Giles
they
Jackson here.
elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it back.
Why had to kick another field goal? Stall out in the red zone.
The football there on third down. Now comes the field goal unit. And it's good. Right.
Make it, but we're down 1. We're kicking it back to Ohio State, who we've not been able to stop.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State.
All right, here we go. Defense back out there.
Possession last time.
Can they get a stop?
Can the defense come up with a stop this time? You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. You set it down to the offense. First and 10.
First and 10. Struggling to stop them. They run it with Howard. Vicky Lannon will hit him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Throw out to the tight end. He'll get the first down. G. Scott Jr.
The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they hand it off to the back.
For Vicky Lannon, the Heisman winner. Tackled him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the green ball. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier and not let him dance around and make some.
And they heave it deep downfield.
Deep ball to Cornell Tate. He overthrew him. 2-minute timeout. First half winding down here.
See if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to throw it on third and 3.
He'll throw it to Jeremiah Smith. He'll catch it. And a first down.
Out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And they're driving it.
Take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone.
Knocked away Tristan Dunn. Would love for a pick right there.
Touchdown. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Oh, and it's incomplete.
Not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the
Those
time.
corner touchdown.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Jeremiah Smith.
Long drive. That's why this team made it a college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in.
I tried to tell y'all, I don't think we're that good.
Touchdown. And it's
Don't.
a tough thing to do. They made
We don't have the kind of talent Ohio State has. We got a really favorable schedule.
Point after makes the lead 8.
Didn't have to play too many ranked teams. The ranked teams we did play, we split with on our schedule. The teams that were just out town, I mean, we just got lucky with Oregon, I think.
Third seed gets the return.
We just caught them right at the right time. It was the end of the year. They were beat up a little bit.
If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on.
Good throw there from Damon Williams. He's not giving up.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout.
It's a good catch there by Jeremiah Hunter. That was in. That was an NFL catch.
force the head coach a timeout.
Good throw there.
If that comes into play later in the ballgame.
Still got a lot of time. Damon Williams has done some special things this year.
To throw, it's Williams. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete.
Can he pull off something else?
Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he slings this pass.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Tried to give Jeremiah Hunter a chance, and Lathan Ransom picks it off. Trouble here in Pasadena.
Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Snags the quick throw.
Big hit. Mustine, but he gets the first down. 55 seconds left and counting. Can't let Ohio State score again. If we do, it's all but over. Dunn knocks him out of bounds. Ibuka.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling.
And a touchdown to Cardell Tate. Our defense is getting carved. We're getting destroyed. Howard is playing really well, and we have not played well on offense.
In the final half, just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the line.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get it.
Williams calls a check here. We need a score.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking to scramble.
Williams gonna run.
Nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Williams. Makes the throw.
Good throw.
The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Look, I'm trying. They're loaded.
Important stage late.
Trying not to lose to them, but they are loaded.
The field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
Throw, Jeremiah Hunter. Good catch.
Complete downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Catch by Boston. Call another timeout.
So a timeout is called.
Try to get in the end zone here.
Time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Throws it to the right.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Let's pick off.
Oh, this could be trouble.
He'll be brought down as
Oh, Damon has struggled here in the Rose Bowl.
the first half here. Let's take it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
State in this
He's got to develop his arm. I mean, he gives us the best chance to win, but
fabulous
he's got to develop his arm.
The Huskies will kick this away.
We may be a second round exit after being the top seed in the playoffs. If they score here, I don't see us coming back. We're going to try to, but I don't see it. The defense can make a play. Need somebody to get a turnover.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good battle. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Jeremiah Smith caught.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back.
They call. What happened?
Back in the 80s and Joey Gallo.
What, how offsides?
Most recently with Garrett Wilson,
Dang it.
Chris Olave, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
So 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Fabicki Lennon picked off the Heisman winner. Picks it off on the first drive of the third quarter. We needed a big play, and the best player on our team makes the play. Jeremiah Hunter makes a move. These seniors doing all they can. They need their freshman quarterback to come through for them. Pops it out to Giles Jackson. He gets a first down. Trying to go score.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast.
Damon Williams
Tough to contain.
gets 7.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Washington now operating in the red zone. Here's the option play.
Pitch out to Giles Jackson. He'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Giles Jackson, the senior wideout, in the end zone, and with the field goal, will be down 8 points. So a one-score game. Here we go. Defense got the momentum. We have all the momentum in our favor right now. Waiting on Ohio State to make another mistake. Can Cameron Fabicki Lennon in this offense make some more plays? He misses Jeremiah Smith. And a first down. Jeremiah Smith. Pulls it. Tristan Dunn hits Will Howard pretty hard.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this
Go underneath to G. Scott Jr. He gets hit, but doesn't go down and steps out of bounds at the 43.
nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And Will Howard throws it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Option look. It's Howard.
Steen makes the tackle.
Defense able to bring him
Down
down.
28-20 here in this Rose Bowl. About midway through the third quarter.
Prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play.
Throw. Oh, and almost intercepted by Kamori House. But G. Scott Jr. catches it and gets another first down.
Fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Throws it underneath
Puts it in.
to Ennis.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
He'll be tackled down. Will Howard having a good game. He's carved up our defense. Threw a pick the last drive, trying to bounce back. Gets it to Judkins. A huge block. And Judkins in the end zone for the second time. And they are trying to go up 15 points here halfway through the third. Good Lord, he got destroyed. He got killed. Daniel Ngata.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would better to leave it in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments?
Damon Williams getting away. Williams gets out after an 8-yard run.
Gain on that run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a run to the left.
Jonah Coleman
He's tackled short of the
got to get something going on offense. It looked good coming out that last drive. But we got to get some stops on defense too. Daniel Ngata. Big run.
keep the drive going. It's a first down of the
He's got 94 yards. The senior doesn't get anything there. Second down and 10. Williams drops. Giles Jackson dropped the ball.
No penalty brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's moving out of the pocket.
Damon Williams runs. He's trying to get as much as he can get and try to set him up for a fourth down. Williams gets away, runs and gets a first down. 110 yards for the freshman on the ground. And he'll be sacked here. Jack Sawyer.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defenses.
Jonah Coleman making a cut. Gets it to 3rd and 3.
And the Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Coleman gets it to 4th and inches. Can this young offensive line get a push against this veteran Ohio State line? They will. First down, Coleman. And Washington got a 1st and 10 from the 17. Snap to Williams, speed option look. Daniel Ngata. He's to the edge. Daniel Ngata in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 100 yards for Ngata. Pitch to Coleman. He's not going to get it. They will be down 11. Or down 9, not 11. Instead of being down 8, or being down 7, they'll be down 9. So a gamble there. Throws incomplete. Prysock on the coverage. Will Howard has not had a problem with their defense outside of one throw. Throws underneath. G. Scott Jr. breaks a tackle. They can't get him on the ground. Steen finally hits him and knocks him over. Closing in on the 1 minute mark of the third quarter. We're down 9 points to Ohio State in the Rose Bowl.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
He'll be sacked. Toby Erickson got him.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Howard throws it away. We'll get a stop. We're getting the stops that we need when we need them. Daniel Ngata tries to get free, but we'll start the drive at the 17. Hand off to Coleman.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That will be the end of the third quarter as we got the ball trying to cut into the lead once more. We've ran the ball extremely well. They've thrown it extremely well. So that's kind of where we're at.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go. Hand off to Ngata.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Don't get anything there. 3rd and 7. Damon's got to make a play. Drop. Look. Trying to get away. Can he get away? He will not get away. He'll be sacked. That's not good at all. That's not good. Give him a short field. Defense has really got to step up. 9 minutes left. Offense just isn't there yet. Defense hasn't played great either. We're just not there yet as a team. Just don't think we're there yet.
Play action. He's looking to throw.
Throws out Jeremiah Smith.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays.
3rd and 5, big third down here. We need to stop.
Stays in bounds.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in.
He'll throw it away so they can kick a field goal here and put some more pressure on us. Pretty much make it a 2-score game for sure. Shaw, rough the kicker. Oh my gosh. That might do it. That might do it right there.
So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense.
Throw, Jeremiah Smith, and a late hit. Oh my gosh. We're losing our composure. We're losing our composure. That's Shaw. He's a freshman. He's the guy that's blocked. He's blocked like 4 or 5 kicks this year. Just trying to make a play. The steam. Yeah, we're breaking down, falling apart. We see the writing on the wall.
They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Good tackle.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3.
Sack. Holtzclaw. Lance Holtzclaw gets the sack. Hey, if we can block this right here, that would be great. All will be forgiven. But they still get a field goal, but they take 2.5 minutes off, or a minute and a half. We still got a chance, but we got a minute and a half less to do it. Daniel Ngata. We got plenty of time. We're definitely going to get 2 more drives. So we get a score, a stop, and another score. Maybe. It's probably about all that's going to happen. Going to have a chance. Throws Jeremiah Hunter. Intercepted. Oh, my God. Probably it right there. You mean challenge?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Howard. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
I don't, it's very unlikely that we're going to win this game.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down to the
They're just wearing us out. I think the depth may have caught up with us. Our defensive guys are tired. Oh, knocked away. could have picked that off.
Chris, is this game involved every year with college football? We see more and more versions of
We need a turnover.
offense. It puts so much pressure on
They run outside with Judkins. Judkins gets a block and in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's just about going to do it.
Yeah, this is
That's going to pretty much do it right there.
for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed, we've seen his physicality, he's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute
We
dream.
played well. We figured out that we need to keep Tuffy Armstrong. He's pretty decent as a returner. Damon Williams is going to be good. He's got to develop. Rasheed Williams can play. We figured out some things. Jonah Coleman, we can lean on him. We are going to miss Giles Jackson and Jeremiah Hunter. They both played very well this year. Hopefully Denzel Boston wants to come back. I don't think he's quite ready for the NFL. I think he's about a year away. Now next year he's probably gone, so we got to find some guys. Whether some guys develop or what happens, we got to find somebody. We got to find somebody at tight end as well that can replace Latu. That's a lot to replace. Big shoes, but we got to find out who's going to replace Ngata. We have to get better on the offensive line. The offensive line has to get better. Which we're very young, but good catch. Recruiting is pretty good. We're number 8 right now. Signed a couple 5 stars, multiple 4 stars. Damon Williams lowering the shoulder. But we probably, if we can get a good portal, we'll probably have a pretty good class. And, I mean, majority of our good players are going to be on the roster already. But if we can hit a couple portal guys, it'll be good.
Takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Daniel Ngata got about half of it. We're just going to try to get it.
Well, much like what we saw in the first
We got to keep trying.
adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Try to get it out to Coleman. Pretty much our last gasp. Pretty much it. Judkins. Toby Erickson's hurt. We just wore down up front. Erickson kind of dealt with injuries off and on. Jacob Lane actually played a good bit this year. So we got a little bit of depth there. I think Lane is a junior, so he'll be fine to play on the other side. But we got to stay more healthy up front on defense, and we got to get faster in the secondary. We're not going to be able to compete with the elite teams like Ohio State. We don't have speed in the secondary, and we don't have elite play up front. Defense. If we're not elite up front on defense, we're not going to be very good. I mean, we'll be good. We'll be able to beat a schedule like we played this year, but we won't be able to beat an elite team. You have to be elite on the defensive front to beat elite teams, because that's what elite teams have. Elite defensive fronts. They cause problems, like for us today. They cause problems against our young offensive line, and we got beat. And we'll be out of the playoffs, the second round exit. Play the soft schedule. Next year, we're going to beat that schedule up. make sure we're ready to play elite teams. See what we have.
These playoff games, it's win or lose. So one side
But we did get a playoff berth this year.
championship,
And we'll be back.
their season is over.
We'll be back.
It's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's
We got to improve.
It's easy to focus on the team that advances. They should be
Defensively, offensive lines got to improve. Both lines of scrimmage have to improve.
comes up a little bit short.
And we got some guys up front on the defensive line that's going to give us some depth. Going to be able to play early if needed. Some really talented guys up front. But we'll be moving that way towards the offseason. So we lose to Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, 45-26. Some guys potentially transferring due to playing time or whatever. Let's make sure our staff's not going anywhere. Nope. We still have Minor. He won the Broyles Award for having the best defense, and then our defense played like crap in the Rose Bowl, and we lost. So, we go 12-2. Ohio State goes all the way to the national championship to play Texas A&M, and I wonder who won. We finish at 4. Ohio State wins the national championship, so we lose to the national champions. And then, so that's the end of the season recap. Nothing to do there. Players leaving. I don't know who's leaving. And got some guys that are at risk, but nobody decides to leave. Fabiki Lannon gets drafted in the 7th round, or he's projected 7th round. Bruner's projected 4th round. And Gata is not projected at all. Dang, he's only a 77? He was insane. To be a 77, he was insane. But Bruner and Fabiki Lannon. Figured there was one more. Wasn't there one more guy? I figured maybe like. And Gata went up enough. But we didn't lose any players. That's good. Means we get to keep majority of our players, majority of our depth. Get to the transfer portal and off-season recruiting. The portal is pretty loaded. Pretty loaded. You can get Jalen Moss. Let's get DeCambra here. I mean, we're about to go after anybody that's young or really any kind of decent player. We're going after them. All these guys in the portal. Jalen Kitna, quarterback, maybe comes in, pushes. Maybe we bring in some quarterbacks to push DeMond. Because, I mean, now he's not. Maybe we have a full-fledged quarterback competition. Maybe the freshman that's coming in, the true freshman, maybe he wins it. Who knows? He might be the most talented of all of them. You don't really know. You don't. We should be able to get all of these guys in. Trying to get down to the transfers. So just added a lot of guys here. Jack Velling, the tight end, is really interesting. I really like him. Like, he's the #1 tight end in the country who wants to come play for us. That's due to us having a Mackey Award winner. You get Moss, Cody DeCambra. We do need to add a safety. We're losing Fabiki Lannon, and then that gives us the opportunity to redshirt some of the other guys. Getting some of these transfers in just builds depth. Maybe gives us enough depth to make a run. I expect Moss and Velling to contribute and possibly to Canberra. Just depends. And potentially Darius Clemens. But I mean, you don't know. But you don't know who's going to get hurt either. You could lose a guy for some weeks, and that'd be it. Julian Simons, pretty good linebacker out of Washington. We can improve our offensive line with Isaiah World. He can come in and play, be a plug-and-play guy. Now, I'm interested in what we're about to look at. If these quarterbacks can run, Jalen Kitna, he's from Washington, doesn't have great speed. Evan Sabata, they don't have great speed. They got big arms, similar to Rodgers, but they're both juniors, so we're not. I guess we can just pick one. If we have to pick one, it's going to be Jalen Kitna. So we'll go Jalen Kitna there. And we're up to the number 8 class in the country. One of the best running backs, one of the best corners, one of the best safeties, and one of the best defensive tackles. So we knew we had to get some more players. We landed a good many, but we need to land some of this transfer class. Let's just try to max everybody out that we can. This is going to be a pretty good class. Our classes are only going to get better. People are only going to get more interested in the program and what we're building. Yeah, we're recruiting Booker because he might could play something else. Potentially. We're probably about to land a lot of these high school kids. And if we can land those portal guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be unreal. Oh, that's my air conditioner. There's a vent right by my setup. So. Just maxing these guys out real quick. Oh, we're out of hours to do that. Okay. It's fine. So moving into next week, I really just got to land these couple of guys. Teray commits, Sean Gano commits. That's going to add a little bit of depth to the D-line room. Those are the first 2 commits we get. So we land 2 more guys. We bump up to number 7 with that. So closing in on number 5. We got to land majority of these guys. We need to land all of them if we can. Should be to land all the high school guys. I'm not really worried about them. Velling likes pro potential. But if we could give him another week and then schedule him. He likes pro potential too. Brand exposure. Alright, what we're going to do. So we're just going to go ahead and get you in on a visit. You like pro potential? Then that's fine. We're just gonna start bringing it. We just need to bring them in. They need to come in next week. Pro potential. Okay. Cody DeCambry. He's interested pretty heavily. Lamb. Bring you in this week. Bring Schuster in this week. Bring you in with the other receiver. Bring you in with the defensive guys. All right, all our visit weeks are full. So now, just go ahead and advance. Most of these guys that were working on, the high school guys, they're going to commit pretty quick. Nobody else committed elsewhere. So it's looking like we might get a chance to get everybody here. So Velling's close. He's probably about to commit after this week. Same thing with Moss. DeCambra is close. Lamb is close. Schuster's close. Clemens is close. Simon is close. World is close. He visits this week. And then we get Kidna as well. But we're probably about to see some commitments now this week. Out of some of the portal guys. We get the punter, we get Booker, we get Velling, we get Moss, we get DeCambra, we get Lamb, we get Schuster, we get Clemens, we get Simon, we get Kidna. So we just got everybody. Everybody just committed. So we just landed everybody. We're bringing in Kidna to maybe push DeMond a little bit, along with one of the more underrated players that we picked up was Darian Carr. He is going to be insane. We're very close to getting the kicker and this offensive lineman here, but we don't get Isaiah World yet. We're trying. We need to push this over the edge here. And maybe get a hard sell. What is this? Okay, this one, this one, this one. And that one. Okay. Just gotta keep what was on him and hope for the best. Just hope for the best. Getting him would really put us over the top as far as, really probably let us hold on to a number 5 class. We just jumped Ohio State and Texas. We're up there. If we can land a couple more guys, that's going to put us over the hump. We'll have a number 5 or a top 5 class. That'll be great. If we can get World, though, I think that takes our offensive line to the next level. He's a plug-and-play guy. Compton commits. World does commit. That's huge. So we just landed pretty much everybody. We do sign the number 3 class in the country, with 4 5-stars, 12 4-stars, and 13 or 15 3-stars. So we've signed a really good class, a lot of good players, a quality transfer class, probably the best transfer class. No, not even close. The best transfer class was Georgia. They signed a number of players. North Carolina signed the most transfers in the country. Georgia was second. Sam Houston gets a big pull from the transfer portal. They get 10 3-stars. Louisville gets a bunch of 2-stars. We signed 3 4-stars. The most 4-stars in the portal signed was Georgia. Texas A&M signed 7. Penn State signed 6. Ole Miss signed 5. Notre Dame signed 4. Florida State signed 4. Bama signed 4. We signed 3. We signed the number 13 portal class with one of the best high school classes to go along with it. And that's what gives us the top 5 class. So we go over to our abilities. We really want to give our quarterback the best chance to win, and the best thing to do for him is develop him, but develop his offensive line as well. Position changes. Now we're getting down to where we got to move people around. A bunch of athletes. Darian Carr is a quarterback, and that's where he will be. For Brony, can play guard. He can play center. We'll put him at guard. A lot of young talent. Brian Whitworth. I think we're going to put him at probably left outside. He's a rusher. Sean Booker. Felt like we could put him a number of different places. He's a 71 quarterback, which isn't terrible. We'll wait. If he's that good at quarterback, like we'll maybe look at it potentially because we're losing 2 guys. Williams should be far and away the guy. Kitna's kind of the backup. And then Carr can redshirt this year. And we kind of need to go ahead and get, we'll just move Booker there. Just go ahead and put him there. We do need another quarterback in the room. Don't know what Purcell's going to do, whether he leaves or not. Winovich, big tight end, can also play defense. Yeah, you can play linebacker, you can play defensive end, you can play tight end. We need to keep that in mind. Maybe we need him down the road. Chicolo, I was thinking about him at tight end. So that's where we're going to put him. He wasn't overly fast for a receiver. Barry Byard, Dakota Berry, those are the 2 guys that come in. We still have Adams, still have Muhammad, still have Jordan Washington. So eager to see how they develop. We get Jalen Moss in from Fresno State, I'm pretty sure. Darius Clemens also comes in. Would like to see how Rashid Williams develops. Clemens coming in is big. James Apple, the freshman. Vincent Holmes. Now we're not relying on one of these guys to have a breakout. If they do, great. If they don't, it's not the end of the world. That's why we went after Clemens and Moss. Moss kind of replaces what we have with Giles Jackson. Boston's obviously Denzel Boston. Darius Clemens is similar to Jeremiah Hunter. And then obviously Rashid Williams is still here. So we pretty much lost 2 guys and gained the two of the same guys out of the portal. Very similar to what we had last year. We just need everybody else to develop around them. Isaiah World comes in as a left tackle. I don't know if we want to move him yet. He might move to guard if he's better at guard. He will move to guard. How big is he though? 309. Yeah, we'll just put him at tackle. We'll figure out guard. Goes. He was just power. I guess he's pass protector now. Whatever. I'll take it. Probably need to move Hackett to right tackle and see if he can kind of push as a party. Daly is listed as the starter here, the freshman guard. Rowley is the starter here at center. Memlar is the starting left guard. So our offensive line should be much improved. We might move Rowley to guard if that means we can redshirt Worley. Unless he can play center. Is there anybody that we think might can compete at center for that job? I think it's just going to be between these guys. Which if Hatchett goes up a little bit, that's why we redshirted him. If he goes up a little bit, we'll be fine. Defensive line, we get Toby Erickson back. Davis is the starter. He's listed as the starter. What we're going to do, Lance Holtzclaw is going to move to left outside backer and be a left outside backer because he was tremendous there last year. Whitworth is there. He can learn from him. That'll be perfect. Hayden Moore's still here. And then we need to move. Simon is a linebacker we just got in. We needed to get some linebacker depth. We get him. Simon, not House. Or Garcia needs to move to the other side. We'll move him there to left. Not Holtzclaw. Whitworth. We'll leave Whitworth where he's at. Actually, we could move him to the middle, and he could help us. He could really help us more there. But Garcia can learn from Holtzclaw, and Hayden Moore can also learn from Holtzclaw. Anthony Ward, we do need him to go up to kind of raise our floor. Some of the linebackers are going to have to play this year that we weren't expecting to play. Kamori House, do we put him in the middle? He's kind of undersized. I mean, Bryant's more suited to be a middle. Let's do this. Let's go Devin Bryant in the middle. And he can back up Simon. Or he could beat him out. And then we'll get Whitworth to back up House. That'll work. Prysock comes in as the number one corner, the senior star corner, 6'4", 193. Then you got Elijah Jackson, another senior, comes in at 83, and they're not trained yet. Jordan Shaw, who made some plays last year, had some block kicks, had the big running into the kicker in the Rose Bowl, and then Enrique Bigsby from Washington. I mean, not from Washington. From Louisiana. Number one. I think he was he was a 5-star corner. Maybe number one corner in the country. But he's the only corner we land outside of. I thought we landed one in the portal. Did we not? I guess not. But yeah. DeCambra. There was somebody I wanted to move, maybe to corner. Raheem Wright does kind of fit the bill to be moved. It's a little small. Kinder Waters, maybe. No, we want to move Waters to corner. Tranquil, I think, needs to go to. Not Esteen. Tranquil. He can go there to the strong safety. Kinder's fine where he is. Tristan Dunn is penciled in as the starter so far. You got Tristan Warner as well. Cordell Little. Forrest Tranquil, 4-star player, and Trayvon Emery, who is more than likely going to be the other guy at safety. But very good safety recruits. A very good defensive back class. Really just defensive class in general. You get Keontae Dennis. You also get like Lorenzo Torre. He's a good defensive lineman, underrated. Davis. I don't know that Davis is good enough to be that. He might could play on some rush stuff with Holtzclaw. This will give us an opportunity to probably redshirt Garcia. But if he develops, Jacob Lane, we said he'll probably be pretty good. We'll get Deshaun Lynch over there to push him. Maybe there's a good outcome there. Jerome Lamb comes in as a transfer from Boise State, I'm pretty sure, or somewhere like that. And we're excited to have him. Oh, let's see. I think that's about it. So here we go. Going to training results. See how we did. I gotta use the bathroom. Give me one second. All right, chat. I'm back. So look at the training results. Jonah Coleman didn't go up any. Damon Williams goes up to an 82. That's big. That's big. He got more accurate. Not deep down the field, but short and medium got really good bumps. His throw power got one bump. His throw under pressure is good. What about his throw on the run? His throw on the run is a 92. Oh, that's going to be elite. Break sacks at 82. That's pretty good. Carry didn't go up any. His juke move. Juke moves 90. Spin moves 87. Break tackle only a 58. So not a guy that can take a lot of hits. But looking at some of the running backs, some of the guys that we need to step up, Jordan Washington. I was expecting this guy to be really good, and this is what I kind of wanted to happen because he is very, very fast. Think Daniel Ngata, but he's got crazy long speed. Like DeAnthony Thomas type stuff. We could use him in the slot some, kind of like Percy Harvin. Like he's going to be insane. Because I don't really think we got a true slot. Rashid Williams goes up to a 79. That's really good. Boston doesn't move any. He really needed to develop his skills. Coleman gets gold workhorse, but I think he can develop through the year. What's his depth rate? He's got impact. He's still got caps. So, I mean, he can develop throughout the year. He's really good. He's probably an early Heisman favorite this year. I think Washington's going to be good. Muhammad is going to be really good as well. Being that third back, I think we'll be able to have three backs this year. I do think Barry Byard is going to be good. He will redshirt this year. But I like our backfield. I like Dakota Berry as well. There's another power back. Because my thinking was when we landed, we got Byard first, and it was looking like we were going to get Darion. And I was like, he's got all this speed, so let me get thumpers in the middle. And then I'll alternate years that I'll get the backs. So I'll get some power backs, then I'll get some elusive backs. But I want a little bit of everything. Most of the time I try to get an elusive back and a power back every year. But I knew I was going to have Washington. And then I knew I already had some elusive backs already here. And I knew I was going to have Coleman. Byard can step right into that role next year with Washington. He's a 5-star tailback. So we don't lose really anything. As long as we just keep some on our roster. They don't always have to be in the same year. Darius Clemens, I think he's going to make an impact. Moss obviously is going to make an impact. Rashid Williams going up. I think he could be the true slot receiver that we're missing. That we lost with Giles Jackson, or it could be Jalen Moss. I don't know. I like Rashid down the field. He made a lot of catches last year in traffic. I mean, he's got a really good set of hands. I think he could be potentially a really good slot receiver. I think Clemens could come in and play in spots. Vincent Holmes, well, I think he could play more of the Rashid Williams role from last year. He's much more built for that. 6'3", 211. I mean, he can kind of go up, get the jump ball, that kind of stuff, box people out. He's got sure hands on silver, so that's good. I think Boston's got sure hands on platinum. That's good. Keith Reynolds. Any of those freshmen that we redshirted, did any of them have a good training? Jason Robinson could be potentially a kickoff return option with that 98 speed. That's insane. Then Tuffy. We could redshirt Tuffy this year, give him another year. Alba and then Heflin. Jack Velling is going to be really good in our offense. He is going to be great. Then Decker DeGraff went up. Otten went up, so that's good. We could probably redshirt DeGraff this year with Winovich and just let Tuala play. And then Chicolo, we need to redshirt him as well. So we'll just carry 3 tight ends. That'll be fine. Offensive line. The offensive line looks pretty good. Our offensive line's going to be pretty good. We're going to be pretty good up front. Where's Lord at? Or World. It wasn't Lord, it was World. He's a backup right now. I mean, we could put him at our weakest offensive line spot, but which would probably be the other tackle. He'll probably just start at the other tackle, the right tackle. He may start at the left. I don't know. Just depends. But Toby Erickson up to an 85. Jacob Lane kind of wins that position battle. But Milton Hopkins is right there. Guy that redshirted last year. And he could be he's a freaky edge rusher type. 6'4", 232. So, I mean, that could be, he could definitely help us. That we definitely have a lot of depth up front. Heems has developed well. We also have Jerome Lamb, who we got out of the portal. Javon Parker steps up, kind of takes over in the D-line room. Keontae Dennis, I plan on him playing some this year. He's talented. And I think he's going to end up being a very good player up front. Holtzclaw doesn't really go up. Hayden Moore does, which is good. Russell Davis doesn't really improve, but Garcia is next up. We know that. But I expect Holtzclaw to not really regress on field. He's got another year too as well. Devin Bryant goes up a good bit, but doesn't overcome Julian Simon, who comes back to his home state, transfers back home. He's going to play there at Mike for us. Kamori House does jump up over Whitworth. He had a really good year last year as a freshman. A very, very good year. I expect him to be a leader on defense even as a true sophomore. Ephesians Prosock, really good corner, long. He did develop pretty nice. Gets up to an 87, probably borderline draft pick with that size and the speed and the change of direction and everything like that. Shaw does improve. Elijah Jackson goes up to an 83, or he was at an 83 already. But he does have some abilities: ball hawk, house call, and knockout. So 2 senior corners. Ephesians Prosock has a ton of abilities. Jordan Shaw does have house call. Quick jump for Curly Reed the third, who really improved. But some of these guys aren't going to make it. Like McCutcheon, he's not going to make it. He's going to have to go somewhere else. Barkins probably going to have to go somewhere else, and we'll have to find some guys, some homes. But Esteen didn't really go up. DeCambra, nice backup. We'll let him develop there. He's a young guy still, transferring in from UNLV, I think. But a young guy. So we'll just let him develop here. I think he could end up being a good player. Tristan Dunn does go up a pretty good bit. Cordell Little surprises. That room, I mean, that entire defensive back room in the spring had a really good spring. Bounces up to 78 overall. That's pretty solid. I mean, they're pretty much the same player He's run support though Tristan Dunn's zone. We've seen Tristan Dunn's coverage ability. He's pretty solid in coverage, and he's got a good set of hands. I think Trayvon Emory probably still will start here over Little, just because he's going to be so good in the secondary, so fast. He outweighs Emory by 222 pounds. He's 222 pounds. He outweighs him by 22 pounds. And they're the same kind of athlete, like literally the same. Almost everything's identically the same, if not better in some areas for Emory outside of the man coverage, I would say, and the acceleration. But, and then Tranquil as well. But I think Tranquil will redshirt. But good to have Esteen back. Peyton Waters, didn't really know if we were going to put him at corner or not. We do have a lot of corners now. About to get rid of some corners. Kicker goes up to an 80, and the punter is up to 78. But DeMond going up to an 82 is good. Can't really throw the deep ball. I do want to look and see what Carr's like, and how freaky he is whenever we can get to the practice. Because he looks like a beast. Got to cut some guys here or encourage transfers, whatever you want to call it. We can't cut a quarterback for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. I think Adams is going to hit the door here. There's really no room for him. And then I think everybody stays except Sermon. Okay. No, not like that logo. Not like that logo. I want to see, he's a freaking beast. I want to see how good he is. There. Sermon transfers. If we got to get rid of a receiver, I think we get rid of Vincent Holmes. I think that's a realistic. I think he would leave because we're going to play Rashid Williams in front of him. He's got more experience, put up more production last year, and Clemens obviously is going to be in front of him, so that'd put him as the fifth receiver. I think he would leave as a sophomore, and he's pretty talented. So if we need to drop a guy, that would be the guy. Hackett or Jacket did not improve enough. He's gone. And he was a starter last year. We had to get better up front. We have got better up front. And I don't know that all these guys make it. I don't know that Tuffy makes it. He was good for us last year. I think maybe he could go somewhere else and have a better impact. Maybe a smaller school. Vincent Holmes is going to go ahead and transfer too. So, lose a couple in the receiver room. Tristan Warner. We like Warner, but he just didn't develop. He made some plays last year at times. McCutcheon is also going to transfer. So is Barkins. They're both transferring. Ward, I think we hang on to Ward potentially. but I think he wants to go play somewhere else, so he can play. He's going to transfer. Um, Armand Parker is going to transfer. Bryce Butler is going to transfer. Um, no, that was not. That was not what was said. Um, let's see. Griffin Miller, he's out. Um, we might cut Davis. He's not really going to play here. He could go play somewhere else. We'll cut him. I've got to cut a couple more guys. Like I said, not all the receivers are going to make it. I think Green needs to leave. I like Green, but I think he needs to go. Let's try to find one more guy that I just don't know that they can play. Who do we need to cut? Figure out who we need to cut. I'm having a hard time here. I want to cut Purcell. I don't understand why I can't cut him. I want to cut him. He needs to go somewhere else. I gotta cut one person. Who are we cutting? We're cutting this guy. 46? Are you kidding me? No shot. Yeah, he's out. You're wearing 46 on my team? No. No, sir. At receiver? No shot. Really anywhere? No. Alright. So we go into year 2 at Washington just because he's number 46. Gone. Bye. You're wearing number 46 at receiver? You're 46 on linebacker, D lineman. Okay. At wide receiver, you're done. No. We're not having it. Got to swag our guys out now. Darian Carr. What's up with the helmet? Carr, the freshman. I'm not 5'7". There's no way. Not 6'2". Why are his arms so small? Let's turn his arms up a little bit. His arms are like unrealistically small. No, I'm like 5'11". Like 5'10" and a half, 5'11". I'm not 6'5". Car is about to be crazy. Yo. He's really the backup? Off the boost. Dang. Booker's not bad off the boost either. We'll have to redshirt him. He's not bad at all. He might be a long-term guy. Because Booker, it looks like Booker might get some PT. Not Booker, Carr. Carr could get some PT, potentially. Actually, we're going to leave Booker how he is. No visor for him. Byard, Barry Byard. I want Byard in 0, 7, 8. 10, 14, 19. What was he in to start with? 25? Let's go with 8. I like 8. The mouthpiece is glitching. Then Dakota Berry. We got Berry and Berry. I should just leave him. He'll be number 28 though. But Berry's definitely getting redshirted. Byard might can play a little bit. Got Jalen Moss, route runner. Pretty sure Fresno State. Hopefully he can be a difference maker for us. We're kind of dependent on him. To be the guy to come and step in and increase some production at receiver. Darius Clemens. He was a transfer from... I don't even know. I don't know where Clemens is coming from. But a big physical receiver. He'll be to add to our receiving core. Rasheed Williams. James Apple. We'll go James Adams. What number can he get? 7. I think Adams is going to be good. Robinson, I like. I think we're going to start him at kick return. Justice Williams did improve. Keith Reynolds is there. Could develop into something, maybe. It's a really nice change of direction. He might be another nice return guy, too. It's probably going to be Washington and Robinson Jr. And then I'll probably put Robinson Jr. also as the punt returner as well. I like us at corner. Bigsby. Number 23. I like it. I like it. Big corner. No visor. I like it. Kinder. Number 18. I like Kinder. I don't know if he's a linebacker or a safety yet. We will see. He's going to redshirt this year. He can train at safety, and then we can move him around maybe. He's a versatile player, can run out of North Las Vegas. Trayvon Emery, one of the top safeties in the country, coming out of high school. He can wear 1. He was one of the best players coming out of high school. I mean, he's going to be one of the best players on our team. He's going to be insane. Actually, let's put him with the finger tape. That's tough. Tranquil. The other safety that we got that we really like. He's athletic. He's big. They're very similar in size. Tranquil's actually taller. But Emery, we expect Emery to be very, very good this year. Maybe do a little bit of everything. Maybe some linebacker. Maybe he does a little bit of everything. Maybe some nickel at times. Julian Simon, the linebacker. Where did he transfer from? UConn. Comes in from UConn. Does have star development, so he might end up being a really, really good player by the end of the year. And if he progresses well, he may have an NFL future. I think it's definitely in the cards. He's athletic. We didn't recruit him for no reason. He's athletic. He can run. We needed linebacker help. He came in right at the right time. And he's got good size as well. Whitworth, Holtzclaw, Garcia. Whitworth, I don't know how much he'll play in year one. He might play a good bit. I didn't really anticipate him being as good as he is. So that might mean he plays a lot more than we thought. This might be the first time we have a guy just full-fledged stereotype white linebacker. No, we got to go none. Just the stereotypical white linebacker with the neck pad. Which is pretty swaggy. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad. If they only had it rolled, like, I wish they didn't do the jersey roll so high. If they did it like they normally wear it, like where it's just rolled up a little bit. But it is what it is. Like, people don't, literally, it's just like rolled right up under the numbers. People don't roll it up that high. But whatever. What number for Whitworth? Number 8, number 5, number 95. think number 9 would be good for Whitworth. Brian Whitworth. He might be pretty good. Did we get anybody? Oh, Cody DeCambra, number 6. Okay. He got number 6. So we must be expecting him to play. I do expect him to play. But hey, you got number 6. You got a single digit in your transfer. You better put on. Like, you got to be good. But coming over from UNLV, I'm pretty sure if I'm pretty sure it's UNLV. Yep, UNLV. He's solid. He's gonna be good, I think. John Garcia. All right. There's Garcia. Dennis. I would love to give Dennis like 0. Dude, I feel like Dennis is about to be a beast. Number 5 or number 8. I think number 5 is better. Big Dennis. He's about to be a beast.